All right, here's our next one, and the image and the pre-image are clearly marked. All right, so step one is to find our scale factor. All right, so we could either use KL, or we could use and K prime L prime, or we could use KN and K prime N prime. I think we'd be fine to just use K prime, KN L and K prime L prime. All right, so the scale factor is K prime L prime over KL. So that is 1 over 3. If we use the other two sides, it'd be 3 over 9, and it would still be 1/3. All right, so now step 2 is our dilation. Always get your figures the same size, and then you can figure out what else you need to do. Trying to get them, you can't really get them in the same location. And if you try and match up a pair of coordinates, as soon as you dilate, it's going to move. So there goes that. All right, so 1/3 times K, L, M, N. Here I don't even have to write a similarity statement. Well, I can. K, L, M, N is similar to K prime, L prime, M prime, N prime. If we're asked to find a sequence of transformations that maps the pre-image to the image, they must be similar. All right, so K is at -3, 6. L is at 0, 6. M is at 3, 3. And N is at -3, -3. So we'll multiply, and that will give us K prime, L prime, M prime, N prime. All right, so that will be -1. 1/3 of 6 is 2. That'd still be 0. And that would be 2. And then 3 times 1/3 is 1 and 1, or 3 divided by 3, however you want to look at it, and -1, -1. So now we'll go ahead and graph that, but not in red, because I already graphed, so the other one's already graphed in red. All right, so -1, 2. Oh, and look at this. -1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1, and -1, 1, and our work is done. Look at that. So this one, the sequence of transformations, was just a dilation. All right, so there's no other transformations, so now we can just go right to step 4, and step 4 was write the rule. So we have a dilation with a scale factor of 1/3, or we can write it dilation scale factor equals 1/3 about 0, 0. And we'll write both for the notes, right? Because we just have the one thing to write anyhow. And let's do the last one. That was quick. All right, so this one is going to take more than one thing because they're not facing the same way. All right, and FGH, triangle FGH, is similar to triangle F prime, G prime, H prime. Let's figure out our scale factor. So that is step 1. And let's use FH. So F prime, H prime over FH would be, so F prime, H prime is 1, and FH is 2, and that's our scale factor. We could also use GH and G prime, H prime, and we'd still get 1/2. And let's do step 2, our dilation. So 1/2, and then times your pre-image, right, the one without the prime mark, so FGH. All right, so F is at -4, -1. Excuse me, -4, -2. G is at 2, 4, -2, 4. H is at -2, -2. And when we multiply those, F prime, G prime, H prime. All right, so we get, oh, I shouldn't say F prime, G prime, H prime, because it might not be in the right location. It just worked out in the last one, so it didn't matter. So let's just call that I, J, K. Because we know actually it's not, right? Because it flipped around. Half of negative 4 is negative 2, and negative 1, negative 1, 2, negative 1, negative 1. So we'll go ahead and graph that figure. And perhaps I should maybe graph it in green since there's already one that's in red. Negative 2, negative 1 would be right here. And negative 1, 2 would be right here. Negative 1, 2 would be right here. And negative 1, negative 1. There we go. All right, so let's look at our coordinates and see if we can figure out, step 3, what the transformation is. So this is at negative 1, 2. The corresponding point is at 1, negative 2. So the signs are the opposite. Now, it's the same coordinates, but the signs are the opposite. Let's see if that works all the way through. All right, so H here is, this one here is at negative 1, negative 1. And the corresponding is at 1, 1. Signs changed. And here we have negative 2, negative 1. And this one is 2, 1. So notice the only thing that changed is the signs. So we have to think, our step 3, what transformation changes signs of coordinates. All right, so xy became negative x, negative y. All right, and so the transformation that changes the signs of the coordinates is going to be a rotation, and this is a 180-degree rotation. We could also do the same thing with reflecting over the x-axis and then the y-axis, but that would be 2 transformations, and we can do this in 1. So now our step 4 is the rule. All right, so we have, and we'll just write it the short way. We have a dilation, and our scale factor is 1/2. And then we have a 180-degree rotation about 0, 0. And you don't have to say clockwise or counterclockwise when it is 180 degrees because it doesn't make any difference. All right, that's the last one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.